super quickly, really fast. Your calls can only be like 30 seconds. Voice notes, please keep them short. All right, so here we are again. Another morning, we're talking about rape and sex crimes. This time, two stories. Two stories. The first of which is a 53-year-old man who was jailed for, I don't know, but my heart has always been so heavy with them kind of things here. So forgive me, right? Who was jailed for sex with a girl who was 10 at the time. This happened in 2018. So that is one thing that's upsetting about this story. The second thing is that Bossman said that she harassed him to do it. 10-year-old What? 53. Oh, they would have been 51 at 10. But you're an old guy.
Old.
You're old. And you're accepting that a child, a 10, would harass you?
She knows double digits.
Like, what the hell? Man! And, you know, the upsetting thing about this is, right, is that, to me, I get the impression that he just said so easy. Like, it's nothing to him.
Yeah,
she harassed me.
He just want to get custom.
Jesus. Father, God in heaven.
How I think?
You. So.
Okay. How could a 10-year-old girl get you aroused? That's what I want to know. How can a 10-year-old, as a matter of fact, both of them, how can a 9 and a 10-year-old child get you aroused?
This man is victim blaming for his actions. So you see, the young lady might be getting herself involved in certain things. And this is somebody, right, who the family knew, right? Somebody who they are familiar with, right? So people started seeing things. Thank God somebody opened them out and said something. Then rumors started spreading. Then the principal got involved. And then the police got involved. You see why it is so important for people, if you see something, you suspect something, open your mouth and say something?
Yes, see suspect say.
Very good. Say something. Now, there is something with these two stories that I want to point out. Right? Family knew. But who reported?
Nobody.
School. The school.
No, as in nobody from the family.
Nobody from the family.
Yeah.
Why? Family knew. But she, in both instances, she had to tell that story to multiple people. School is who came into play to save that child, to protect that child. When it says the family first, not so.
You know, I try not to say anything because I feel I will cuss.
Jesus.
Yeah, but is you know the amount of thing running in my head right now could be probably the money passing.
$5. So after you committed your act,
No, he probably gave it her $5 and probably giving them.
you gave her
else.
$5 and told her to shut up. $5. What on God's living earth
$5 for pizza.
does go through the minds of some sick and nasty?
And you 50 something, Jed. You could be the woman, the girl, grandmother, grandfather,
Your heart hurt.
great granddad.
Jesus Christ. So after they done put, and it's 2 counts for the 53-year-old man, 2 counts. After they done put everything together, one get 12 years, another one is 4 years, put them together, you got like 16 years in total. But you minus how much you done spent behind bars, he's left there for 13 years, 70 days. As far as I'm concerned,
He's get longer
just
for
did it
gun
for the rest of
before.
your life.
He's got longer for weed.
Jesus, my
You can't be
goodness me. He said he and the child's mother used to move good. And the mother used to tell him to give the child something for her lunch.
What?
He said the child's grandmother also used to tell him that when he sees the child out the road to send her home. So there was some level of trust from the family. It takes a village to raise a child.
So you never trust nobody.
Right? But while you're depending on the village to raise the child, some people in the village exploiting the child. So what? A child. But here's something else that's crazy about this particular story. Boss man say she brought the condom. But that's not important. That's not important. There was also mentioned in this particular story here that they had to use an adult speculum to examine her, which is odd for a 10-year-old. So who else?
Said certain fellas
Jeez.
and thing used to go behind her.
But she's 10. She is 10.
Where is this? Where? Wait, did they say from where? I don't realize.
Even if they said, I wouldn't mention it because you have to protect the child and so
No,
on.
as in the area.
No, they wouldn't say the area either.
That's messed up though.
The guy, he noticed some things, but he didn't say anything because to him it is acceptable. That kind of behavior is acceptable.
Yeah, but no, I had to ask myself who else he did it too. And how often was he doing it?
Here's another one, right? The other story now. A 46-year-old man who knew that he was HIV positive
Oh, that's the one.
when he raped a 9-year-old girl in March 2018 was served 22 years and 10 months in jail for his crime. 46. You know you're HIV positive and you still. And this is another person who the family trusted. And you coming up with all kind of excuse. You didn't do this. You did that instead.
Dude is a 9-year-old girl.
What to do? What should we do? Hello, good morning.
Hello, Crystal. The story with the man with the HIV positive, when I was reading it, I had to go in the bathroom and hide because I started bad. I didn't want Zara see me crying. And Crystal, we gonna part as far as rape culture and things, the way I was hoping we would never go.
You read
Because the
that?
10-year-old girl there, is properly molested, not a one man there alone deal with a girl there.
Right, and
properly
it does seem like
molested.
if it's she alone, he been dealing with it too.
Man, it's more than one people, and the sad part about it, the parents and them knew about it, but they are so indoctrinated in the nastiness that they think it's okay. They've been desensitized.
I was the
To the
way
point
mention
where-
it tonight. Everybody desensitized to it because it's happening so
Everybody
often. now.
desensitized to it, and I'm a continue to talk about when the
happening
man
too
did go
often
from
now.
what you know and what you don't know. And the man asked somebody from St. Vincent, when he was in St. Vincent, what somebody between 13 and 18, he was supposed to see a teenager, a man, see a big child, any number could play after 10 is break and after 12 is lunch.
But,
And I called in Cian Marshall program from Star FM before he got this position here. And tell Cian I was ashamed to be of intention because of that, because it's my Trinidadian friend who went to college with me. Called me and said, Max, the kind of nastiness all they promoting in St. Vincent, man, they on TV, saying after 10 is break and after 12 is lunch. And somebody calling after Cian Marshall and tell Cian Marshall he should have hung up the phone for me because I pull in St. Vincent and they gonna ring down.
Max, you only have 30
It's
seconds,
things
eh?
like these. You
only have 30 seconds left, 'cause-
2 more seconds left.
Yeah.
2 more seconds left. But it's things like this why we ignore things like this that don't desensitize us and have these things continue to happen. And these are not isolated events because my inbox full up with things people want me to talk about.
All right.
That's the reality we living in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, as I was sharing a few of the pointers, if you want to read the entire stories, they're on IWN. They're really long. One of them, the headline is HIV positive man jailed for rape a 9-year-old girl. And the other one is 53-year-old man jailed for sex with girl. 10 says he harassed him to do it.
You realize, right?
Boxing.
You realize one is rape and one is sex?
No, but it's still rape.
No, but look at how they worded.
Well, the wording is still rape. Sex with a girl under 15 is still rape.
but they didn't say the girl was rape.
Well, the rest of the article says so, you know. Gotta cover.
Yeah,
But that's a minor issue, though.
There's a messed up headline though, but yeah, it's a minor issue for people. But
Boy. So the guy, right? Before, Lord have mercy. I have to be like jumping between the two stories. Watch your time.
police need to investigate the rest who was involved with this girl. I figure you're talking about the 10-year-old.
I am confident or I hope rather, that they're going to be doing this. They probably are, because I feel because she expressed and she told them a bit of information, she might be able to tell them the others and go back. What is that child's issue? Is it at home? Is it at school?
Yes.
What is she going through? Why? Obvious. Well, I don't know. It's obvious. What? I don't even want to say the obvious right now. Now, it says here, the 46-year-old guy, right? Now, the facts of the case are presented to the judge. The child was on her way to the bathroom at her house. The man, who the girl's parents trusted, grabbed her from behind while wearing only his boxer shorts and pressed the lower part of his body against her and started to gyrate. What on God's living earth is this?
Where was the parent?
I don't know. At that point,
What the hell you doing in the boxers?
you're nasty. Which means that he saw nothing wrong with it. He stopped.
You think he just normally sleep there or something too? So you could be comfortable with somebody who's in boxers.
Hello, nasty is nasty. Nasty is nasty. The man stopped when another child knocked at the door. The following day, the girl's mother went to seek medical attention, and nasty man went into the child's bedroom when she was taking off her school uniform. Because she's a child. He put her to lie on the bed and removed her and did what he had to do. He stopped when another child came into the room.
Another child.
It gets worse. Later that same night, nasty man kissed the girl on her lips and sucked her breasts. 9 years old. 9 years old. Girl pretended to be asleep and rolled onto her side, but felt something rigid. Now, could you imagine she's relaying this story over and over, right? The next morning, she went to mommy. Later that day, she went to daddy. No, wait, sorry. I read it wrong. The next morning,
He told her not to.
nasty man told her not to report it to her mother.
Right.
But the next afternoon, she went to her daddy, who reported it to the mommy. Right? The afternoon. It says here that she also told the class teacher what happened. Thank you, Jesus. That was a safe space for her to communicate. Teacher called the attention to the principal, who reported it to the police. So who was first? Who did she tell first? Because it kind of matters. Did she tell her parents first, her daddy first?
You know what messed up? This man could possibly infect the girl for the rest of her life.
Nasty. But he said he didn't. He just rubbed on the leg. I don't know. But as a parent, if your child comes to you, I will do some things. And then tell the other parent
But
after.
I so glad my sister in the.
Jesus. Lord have mercy.
No, I might have killed somebody seriously.
Here's another point in the story, right? Obviously, get some examinations done. No reported evidence of internal trauma to her vagina, but noticed that her hymen was missing.
Mm-hmm.
Some quick responses, and then we gotta go. Now, let me see. Hold on. Pet, a long time in the hair now. Friday.
Laugh a blow to me. Each of those guys, at least, especially the one with the 10-year-old with family done trustee, he should get at least 50 years. He should be coming out of jail to me when he in his 90s. You know what I mean? And the other one, life in prison. It's laughable to me, to be honest. Because we don't take 12 years or whatever. Give me a break. Give me a break, St. Vincent. Give me a break, Judge. Give me a break, man. That's why these things are going on. Unless someone takes it into their own hands, then we're going to see what happens. More power to Vincent. Peace.
Clearly, this person is not listening. Right now, hanging is the best thing. These men are too wicked. Jail is not enough. Good morning. Them kind of things just get me mad. I have an 11 months plus old. I taking my time to bring her up. Nobody gonna talk about no man. It's me them gonna talk about. When I done with who think them can come play wrong and get away. Police not get he for look up. Jeez on bread. One final one. Yeah, let me go again.
Good morning, Extreme Family. You see that brother there? Well, sorry for saying brother. That nasty guy there, you're supposed to put him in a prison by himself, and every day you beat him on them balls with cactus.
Yes.
That's where he's supposed to get.
Yeah.
And shouldn't be seeing sunlight either.
Them guys are criminals, need to be put away for a long time. Let me tell you something else, right?
You know, you just always say that, oh, you have to put them in. And nothing just happen. They're going away, but they ain't going away for a long time. Anyways, I see up right.
Last voice note.
Well, good morning. You know what has happened? When a little child get molested, it is be some close friend of yours, a family member. Most of the little girl nowadays get break out by a close friend of theirs, a family member. That is what's going on right now.
That messed up.
No. I suspect that we're gonna have a bit more of these stories coming out. Because they happen and families do not report it to the police for whatever reason. You cannot be upset with the system if you do not report these matters to the police. I am making a plea, for God's sake.
You remember, I don't think he was here, but I kind of was here, and I just said so the march that they did. I guess the march was based around all of this as well.
Oh yeah.
Right? And I said the march is going to only last. Well, the march, the talk going to only last a couple. You see?
Oh, this is just it's not a...
Yeah, it's just like a regular talk now. It's like, oh, it can last like 9 days and then that's it.
No. Here's what I think is going to happen, right? The more we talk about it, the more we see these stories come out. Yeah, it's going to be upsetting. It's going to trigger you. But I hope that we snap out of this comfort zone that we're in. And I'm speaking specifically to the families now. If you know your child is being molested, raped, whatever, a child, you need to stand up and speak out and protect your child. Look, the school and the principals and the teachers doing their job. Why can't you as a parent or a guardian? The people in the village, they're doing their job. They're seeing things, they're suspected, and they're speaking up. Why can't you? You're supposed to be the first ones. The first ones. Stop becoming so comfortable with these rapists. We gotta make society uncomfortable for these people. So uncomfortable they can't even think about doing it. A child comes up to you and, what?
He will start killing them.
Oh, Jesus. We gotta make this place like they're afraid to walk.
Right, that is uncomfortable.
You're afraid to think it. You're afraid to do anything.
You are mess up a life, I take yours.
And I don't understand why you hiding your face when they're taking out picture. What are you hiding your face for? You're nasty. You're guilty. Anyways, let's continue to protect our children and girls, okay? If you see something, you suspect something, say something.
Just so them go something, just guys, they're not gonna.
It's your fault.
Nah,
We're a little over time. Let's go.
Morning, Christelle.
Hello.
I'm here in Montreal and I just listen to you every morning.
Thank you.
And
dear.
to hear this discussion going on with them big old hard back man in Vincy, molesting the little child and them. Oh my God, it sounds so disgusting, man. Come on. You need better laws in Vincy. The better laws in St. Vincent, man.
Jed,
Come on.
we should know how to come on here and they talk about this.
It'll.
Crystal, that's why half of my family members do not speak to me. St. Vincent and who live in America, and I'm not gonna stop talk about it until I die. My daughter was sexually assaulted and abused over and over and over by one of her cousins, and everybody want me to shut up.
Don't shut
Sorry, family. Inango and me go continue to talk. Sorry, family.
Me don't know what. Make you apologize to the family. You don't need to apologize. If an ill was done, and you have proof, last call and we're out. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I am of the opinion that we have a rape culture in this country.
You're of the opinion?
And my reason for saying so
Still of
is
the
based
opinion.
on the penalties that are handed down to these monsters when they perpetuate these acts on innocent children. It's like a slap on the wrist. You go in, you do some time, and you come back into society to do the same thing. It's as if nobody in authority is has the gumption to be able to say, let us strengthen the laws to protect our children. Our society is in a mess simply because of acts like this, because the young people are growing up with warped minds. You understand? And it's sickening because the laws are weak. And the people in authority who are supposed to strengthen these laws and ensure that the penalties that these men are given the full weight of the law is not doing so. For what reason, I don't know. But it tells me that we have a rape culture in this country. And until people start standing up and speaking out formally against these things, men, women of our society, we need to stand up and protect our children. I mean, when a man can look at a 9-year-old or a 10-year-old and get whatever he calls, however from that, and turn around and blame that child. So, it's just sickening. It's just sickening, you know. And the authority needs to do better. And I remember one time you were having an interview with the Prime Minister, and Krista, and you made known your feeling in relation to being safe and so on as a woman in this country, and his response. Boy. You have a good morning.
Same to you, sir. You have an excellent morning yourself.
Alright.
So
He's of the opinion still. Yeah.
you'll be surprised the amount of things that's happened that will get to the media.
Somebody, you see,
Or like a ball.
somebody said the same thing I said earlier now. Some of the parents taking money and hiding the fact.
What are we going to do about them parents here now? The family who keeping things on the hush hush. So we making them uncomfortable too? Shame on you.
Yeah. They also said, no, this is actually a threat, so I carry this.
Okay.
But they say if anyone of them make them catch them, the things he will do, yeah, just don't make they catch. Don't make they get catch.
Or partner, just don't do it.
Listen, as I said before, I'm happy that my sister is not in this island because I wouldn't.
53 and 22. Oh no, this is the one that you should just stay there for. Just know, right? If everybody's like convicted, I feel like just know we're gonna need to build a new prison. You have one prison for like rapists and prisons for other people. Anyways, 9:57, we're gone. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's Tuesday, this lovely Tuesday morning. This